Hello everyone, thank you for being here. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel, really appreciate it. We're going to do a collective reading and see what you guys need to know. I've already pre-shuffled the cards pretty good, so I'm not going to spend too much time doing that. So we're going to take a look at the recent past, your current energy, and the future energy, and what you don't see in the outside energy. So I'll call out the signs as they show up here. What does the collective need to know? Your very first card, wow, the 10 of Swords. Okay, we've got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So in the recent past, we've got a betrayal, we've got a major ending that occurred, something that was very painful for you. But as you can see, the sun was rising up. Okay, you took those swords like a champ, facing them dead on. It's like you knew somebody was betraying you, you let it ride out. I feel like you didn't fight to try and salvage something here. Let's see. What else for the collective? It was very painful, but you can see the sun rising, which is giving you hope for a new start. Wow, the 3 of Swords, Libra energy. Yeah. It's like you've accepted this ending, you've accepted this betrayal, it was like right in front of your face. It caused you a lot of pain and suffering. But like I said, you took it like a champ. There's something here about you really going through it here in the recent past. And the recent past can be anything from a week ago, 2 years ago, to 10 years ago, whatever. Everyone's going to be on a different timeline. The 6 of Swords. You moved on. You took the swords, which are our thoughts. You took your thoughts with you. You were mindful of what mental baggage you carried with you while you took yourself out of that situation and moved to a calmer state of being, a calmer life. You could have taken a child with you. That's not going to be the case for everybody. That could just be you and your inner child, right? Whatever it is, you escaped something here. Okay, let's see what's in your current energy. That's more air. So we've got heavy air energy with Libra having a major emphasis here. Okay, let's see what's in your current energy, you guys. The 5 of Cups. Okay, so you're still feeling quite sad about something here. This is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. The 5 of Cups. So you are looking back at the past a little bit, feeling a little bit maybe regretful, emotionally down. You can see yourself really pondering about the emotions that you invested in the past, perhaps, or this could just be, you know, carrying forward into this recovering period where, you know, you're feeling maybe even depressed about something here. Looking back, I feel like you're very focused on the past, though. You have these 2 cups in your hands there that you know are still upright. You still have love to give and you still have love to receive, but you're focused on those 3 cups at your feet, which represent the past. So I do see you grieving. I do see you still kind of thinking about what's happened up here while still staying a little bit hopeful for what's to come. The 4 of Cups. Wow, more water energy. So I feel like you're in your very current energy, and this is in the center of your reading. This is something telling me here that, you know, while you've maybe you haven't completely grieved or completely moved on from this painful emotional betrayal, but there's a sense here of you isolating and really feeling bored in love, in life, emotionally. Nobody's doing it for you. I feel like you're looking at the love that you've given to other people. You could be feeling like you faced some sort of rejection. And I feel like anybody who's offering you love at this point is just not stimulating you. It doesn't feel like it's meant for you. So I feel like you could be keeping to yourself here while you're grieving, while you're healing. Let's see, what else? The 3 of Cups. So you could be hearing from friends, family, people trying to get you out there, come and celebrate with us. We've got a birthday party, we've got a wedding. There's something here about people trying to get you out of this 4 of Cups. Like, look at this. You go from the 5 to the 4 to the 3. Okay, so maybe look up that angel number, 543 or 345. It's like you're sitting in your sadness. You're feeling depressed. You get out to try and almost like licking your wounds here. Like, okay, you've accepted the pain, you've accepted the betrayal, the heartbreak, the suffering, and you're realizing that nobody's going to love the same way you show up for people. And I feel like you may be going out, taking yourself out with family or friends or some trusted friends here that you can really talk to. They're there to support you. They're there to show up for you in love. So you could either be celebrating a get together with somebody, getting out of this stagnant, bored energy. So things could be moving up for you here. And if not, if you're not going out to celebrate or leaving your house, it's just, you know, maybe 2 other people coming to reach out to you, whether it's by phone or something. The 5 of Swords, my goodness. Okay, we've got lots of change, a lot of loss, a lot of grieving. The 5 of Swords is somebody who, you know, usually has an argument with another person. In this case, you're alone here. I feel like you're still fighting in your mental baggage. You were very careful with what thoughts you carried with you while you moved into calmer waters. So you could be feeling at peace here, even though you're very sad, but there's still some sort of mental conflict here in the near future. Okay, there's something that you're still stuck in your head about here. Let's see if I can move this up a bit so you guys can get a little bit of a better view here. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. I don't really like how. Okay, just gonna leave it alone. So again, that's more air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Let's see what else. So you could be having, you know, arguments with yourself even. The 8 of Cups. You're turning your back on your past. You're turning your back on your emotions. I feel like you're very much in your head here. Maybe, like I said, even mental conflict with yourself. But the 8 of Cups, you're looking back at all the love you've given to all the relationships over the years. I feel like you're really reflecting on all the investments you made with your heart. And you're saying, I'm detaching, I'm letting go. The future can't move forward unless I let go. That's more Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. We've got lots of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and lots of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That's all we're seeing here as of yet. What else? The 6 of Cups. You're releasing the past. Okay, the past hurts to look back at for you. I see you in the near future. It looks like the past is, it's coming back. There's some sort of reunion. There's some sort of revisiting of the past emotions, the disappointments, like I was mentioning, releasing that. At the bottom, you've got the 2 of Cups, more Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, all water. And look at this, heavy Cancer with the Chariot, major arcana. Wow, you guys, this is interesting. The 7 of Wands. You're very much protecting your energy right now. I feel like you're avoiding people here. The 3 of Wands. You're looking towards the future, but you're waiting for someone to approach. You maybe made plans and waiting for someone to come or something to come towards you. What you don't see in the outside energy is new love. The 2 of Cups is here. So this is either new love coming in very, very quickly and you don't see it coming, or this is telling me here that you're quickly going to detach from the person that you had a heartbreak with, a particular person. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. So we'll see. We're going to clarify all these to get a little bit more clarity and see if it can shed a little bit more light. So let's see. What was this betrayal? What was the 10 of Swords here? You could have been with this person for 10 months, 10 years. You could have known them since childhood as well. I'm getting that. Okay, the 4 of Pentacles. So, you know, I feel like whoever broke your heart here, whoever betrayed you, there is a sense of you still holding on to them, still holding on to their energy. I feel like you could even feel like they're holding on to your energy. We've got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo here. So there's something about holding on to the betrayal, not letting it go. Yeah, look at the World, wanting to close out the cycle. What is this 10 of Swords? What was this betrayal? I mean, I see the heartbreak, but, and it could even be telling me this person that you made investments in didn't reciprocate, okay? They gave you very little in return, whether it was their time, their energy, their money, Whatever you brought to the table, they did not reciprocate. And I feel like they could have been even a little bit stingy or cheap with their time or their money. And I feel like it left you feeling isolated, like you were alone in something. Let's get a little bit more. What's the Ten of Swords and the Four of Pentacles? Justice, Libra energy. Yeah, there was no justice here. There was no fairness. There was no balance. There was no equal give and take. There was no honesty. I feel like somebody was held back emotionally, physically, mentally, stability-wise. There was no truth, and this really hurt. But some sort of truth was realized here. And I feel like the truth of recognizing that this was a painful ending and accepting the ending is why justice is there. Let's see, what's the Three of Swords? Heavy Libra energy. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. So it causes this heartbreak. It causes this separation and ending. Okay. But here you are, you become single, and you're in this single energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, really rebuilding from the ground up, okay? And you're taking care of your home, yourself, your well-being, and I feel like you're really healing this broken heart while trying to build up your stability and your own security. And I see you kind of isolating, moving forward. You could have physically moved out of a home, left a country, left a city, left a neighborhood behind. And like I said, you could have either had to take a child with you, or perhaps that is your inner child that you're carrying with you in that boat. Let's see, why is the Six of Swords here? The Three of Pentacles. You're rebuilding. This talks about building a whole new foundation. Usually it talks about collaborating with others. But as you can see in this Three of Pentacles, there's nobody else there. It's you rebuilding that structure of your home again, your stability. In the card, usually there's three people. So I feel like maybe this heartbreak could have, you know, been something to do with somebody including a third party, getting to know a third party. Maybe you sensed this. There was no truth about it. They were held back. But you sensed something. The truth was revealed somehow, some way. So I do see you moving on from that, taking your inner child or taking an actual child with you, leaving a home behind and rebuilding, planting new seeds in a new place. And in your current energy, I feel like you're still, you know, looking back, feeling very sad, very down, very regretful, maybe for how much love you gave this connection. Look at that, the Seven of Swords. You could have been lying to yourself. Maybe that's what you're reviewing too, looking back at the past, regretting not seeing through this person's deception, their lies, they're sneaking around, they're not being forthcoming. This person is somebody who would kind of sneak around and not tell you some sort of truth. They would be, you know, leaving you high and dry. So I feel like you're thinking about what happened back then. You're in your current energy, you're still reviewing what happened, which is not healthy, guys. You need to accept it. And I mean, everybody has their own grieving time and process. So feel it, honor your emotions, but don't sit in it for too long, okay? What's done is done. This person is obviously a deceptive energy, and that's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Look at that. You need to recommit to yourself. I feel like with the Four of Cups, people are boring you. The commitments that maybe you see that are out there that you could build with other people is you have no desire for it. I feel like you're really focusing inward here. You could be isolating from other people and looking into spirituality or religion. This is in your current energy, and this is a major arcana Taurus showing up here. So I feel like you're really looking at some sort of new way of living your life. It's like you've developed some sort of new belief system here. Maybe you're really looking up to spiritual wellness. And I feel like it's the only thing that's bringing you some sort of excitement in life or some sort of guidance. And I do see friends and family reaching out. You could be having a reunion with a group of friends or meeting up with some family that you haven't seen in a long time. I feel like you're recommitting to your own feelings here, recommitting to yourself and learning something new about spirituality or religion or your belief system, your values. You could be revisiting your values. Look at that, the Ace of Pentacles. So you have this new opportunity to either reunite with people that maybe you lost touch with. This new opportunity could also be something that is going to help ground your energy. Having a laugh with some friends or family, being able to see that you really truly are supported by a few individuals lovingly supported. So if somebody offers you, if they send you a message or offers you to get together or something, I feel like you need to take it. There's some sort of good times ahead here, and it brings in a new beginning, something that's going to make you feel grounded. We've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. Let's see, in the near future, the Five of Swords. So again, you're going through this mental conflict, this mental fatigue. You're fighting with yourself. I don't know what that's in regards to. I feel like you're still holding on to emotions from the past, because the Six of Cups does talk about past, you know, upbringing and good times and feeling happier in childhood or in your teenage years, whatever it was. If you ever had a happier time, I see you kind of trying to release and detach. Why is the Five of Swords here? Look at that. Okay, we've got the Page of Swords and we've got the King of Cups. So you could have been dealing with another Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So whatever this is, the Five of Swords, I feel like you're fighting with yourself here. It's like you've learned some sort of truth about a King of Cups. You've learned some sort of information about this person. And I feel like whatever you learn, whatever you hear, whatever information is brought to your attention, you're hearing it from like a third party, okay? And I feel like it's news about this person here, this King of Cups. Don't worry about the gender. It's just an energy, somebody who doesn't really show their emotions. They're very in tune with their emotions, but they're not expressing their emotions. I feel like this is somebody who you may have dealt with up here. So you're learning some sort of information, and I feel like they're actually keeping an eye on you. They could be able to, maybe you have mutual friends. The Fool. We've got a whole new beginning here. This person could be feeling a little bit foolish. Maybe, you know, with the Page of Swords and the Five of Swords, maybe somebody brings you communication that upsets you in your mind. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We've got the Page of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. And we've got Temperance, Sagittarius, with the Eight of Cups. I feel like whatever news that you hear, it helps you to emotionally detach. It helps you to turn your back on those emotions that you felt for this person. And it's been very, very slow moving, this healing, this moving on, this letting go. Yeah, I feel like it's really allowing you, whatever you hear or whatever you learn about this King of Cups, it allows you to also not show up with too many emotions, to kind of control the emotions. And I see you walking away. You're looking back at all the love that you've given to other people, whether it was relationships or not. You could be a very loving individual. I feel like it's been a very slow time for, like, it's been taking you a very long time to move forward from something here. Okay, to build again. Sorry, excuse my cat meowing in the background. But it helps you build this new plan with the Page of Wands. Something exciting comes in here. It's like you find this balance, this peace, this tranquility, and it allows you to see things clearly. It's like the sun starts rising up again for you here. So even though it's taking you some time to release those emotions, don't worry about it, because Sagittarius with Temperance here is really showing you that you needed to be patient with yourself. You needed to allow yourself to grieve the past, let go of the past. This takes time. You can't rush this. We've got the Queen of Wands. It's going to take time for you to release the past and build up that confidence here. Look at that, the Seven of Wands. Again, protecting your energy, you guys. Really fighting for yourself. With the Wands, it talks about our passions, our ambitions, and I see you here with the Page of Wands. It's like you're a student again. It's like you're starting over. You have this new opportunity to go down a path that's going to really excite you, but you need to be patient. You need to balance out your emotions. And the Six of Cups talks about releasing the past. Maybe the past is really on your mind still, feeling nostalgic. Sorry, my cat is freaking possessed right now. The Six of Pentacles. So 66 could be significant. June 6th could be significant. So I feel like you've given to a lot of people from your past. I feel like you even energetically still feed into this nostalgia, whatever it is. People that you've known from long ago. but I feel like they don't reciprocate. Okay, you're the one that's always giving and giving and giving, but they don't come for you. They don't bring you anything in return. So I feel like it's really telling you to nurture yourself, be patient with yourself, but allow yourself to stop giving to situations of the past that don't serve you anymore. Page of Cups. Learn to put those cups towards yourself. Okay, you have all this new opportunity to build something new here. Look at the Eight of Wands. These are exciting times ahead. You're going to be making a plan here with the Page of Cups and the Eight of Wands, that it's something very exciting where you're going to be able to creatively express yourself. What is this Two of Cups? I'm curious. This is what you don't see on the outside. And you know what, actually, I want to clear this up. Let's get this out of the way here, you guys, so we can focus just on this outside energy here and see if we can get a little bit more clarity as to what this is all about. We've got the Two of Cups and the Chariot here. The Two of Cups talks about a soulmate. It talks about love. It talks about someone that respects us and that we respect and admire. There's a mutual love here. And the Chariot talks about moving forward, taking action. It's very, very fast energy. It's Cancer energy. It's a major arcana. Talks about leaving behind an old way of life, an old way of living, a place, a relationship. So let's see if this is you officially leaving the past relationship or if this is you moving towards a new relationship. What is the Two of Cups, please, Spirit? The Two of Swords. You don't see this. The Two of Swords. This is something that you're going to have to make a choice on, a decision on. You're at a crossroads right now. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is something that you don't see. You're at a crossroads in your life right now, and I feel like this person could be appearing out of nowhere. Page of Pentacles. They could be younger than you. They could be an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, I feel like this person is going to come in out of nowhere while you're at the crossroads in your life, while you're trying to make a choice which way to go. I feel like it's going to come in quickly too. The Page of Pentacles. This is somebody who is very curious about building, about stability, about entrepreneurial endeavors. This is someone that's very reliable. It even looks like the same person in that card there. And look at you with the red hair. Wow. It's like you have red hair here, and this person looks with the same haircut. They could have brown hair. You could have red hair. Give me one more. What's this Page of Pentacles doing here? The Knight of Swords. This person is going to take action towards you here. They could come off a little bit strong. We've got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here. They could even be a little bit hot-tempered, but wow. Let's see. What's the Chariot doing here? The Hermit. Virgo energy. Okay, we've got two major arcanas here. I feel like, again, you're moving towards something here while you're on your search. Like you're on a search here for your own light. I feel like you're going down a path. You don't know where you're going. You're at a stalemate, at a crossroads. You almost don't even want to see if the choice that you're making to go left or right, what the outcome is going to be, because I feel like you're a little bit afraid to see where it leads you. But the Chariot is telling you here it's a success. It's a good decision, whatever you're making up here, to move in a new direction. You're going within. You could be in solitude right now, really trying to find answers within yourself. Give me more. I feel like even when this person enters your life, you don't want to make a choice to accept this person or not, because you may be a bit fearful of opening up your heart again. In the Two of Swords, the person is usually blocked off. The Four of Pentacles. Interesting. I feel like you're holding back a little bit from this person. Look at that, the Devil. Capricorn energy. Okay, I feel like this connection that comes in, I feel like it's somebody new, first of all, because we've got the Page here. The Page talks about new beginnings, new paths, new learning something new, and it's a messenger. So somebody does come in with the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. They come in fearlessly. There's somebody who's solid. They offer you a gift. They're offering you a very small gift, but it's a gift. And I feel like you're stuck. You're held back. You're not sharing with this person. You're not opening up to this person. I feel like this devil energy is leaving you stuck. You're afraid to open up. You're afraid to let them in, and you're afraid to give to this person. I feel like you're looking within with the Hermit, trying to find the answers. But the devil is leaving you stuck, although it's also very tempting as the devil card showing up there. There you are again on this new path. I feel like you're scared to let this person in because you're on this new path, and you're almost afraid to let them in because you could feel like this could end up being toxic. You're afraid to accept love again. Give me more. What's this devil card here? Why is the devil here? We've got the King of Cups and the Ten of Swords. This is that past energy showing up again. Guys, exactly. Release this past person. This King of Cups, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, whoever put those swords in your face in the past, they're attached to this devil energy, the toxic tie, this karmic tie. You're not letting anyone in with the Four of Pentacles. You're holding back because of your past still. And I feel like this person could get frustrated. They could get angry that you're not letting them in. You're not making a choice. 22 could be significant as well here, you guys. February 2nd, look at that. The Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Gemini energy. And the Ten of Cups. Oh my gosh, you guys. Pisces energy. Don't lose this opportunity. There's something you don't see and that you're holding back from. You're trying to run away from this person. Give me more. Who's this Page of Pentacles, Two of Cups for the collective, Knight of Swords? Who is this person? What are their intentions? The Eight of Wands. They could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This is Cupid's arrow. This is somebody who could be at a distance from you. Somebody who's going to be sending you a lot of messages, a lot of tension here, sexual energy, like good tension. This is somebody who wants to move forward with you. They want to travel to see you. They want to communicate a lot with you. Give me more. They want to heal this broken heart. The Three of Swords, Libra energy. This person is going to be lighting you up here. They're trying to protect your heart. This is Cupid's arrow. Okay, they know that you've been hurt, but I feel like they're doing everything that they can to show you that they're real. This is the real deal. They may be younger, they may be less wise as you, less mature, but there's somebody who offers you a pentacle. It's a solid offer. And with the Eight of Wands, they mean business. This isn't somebody who just wants to come in and out of your life. They know the pain that you've been through. Look at that, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. You guys, this person has a lot of desire for you. A lot of desire and a lot of serious energy of wanting to build with you. This is something that you're going to have to make a choice on, you guys. This is a choice that you don't want to make because you're afraid to let someone in. So I feel like whoever this new person is, they could be a Cancer, they could be a Virgo, they could be a Capricorn, but I'm getting that this devil is connected to the past here. They could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Really, they could be anybody, you guys. But that's what I'm seeing for you guys. It's two aces here, two whole new beginnings. Look at justice showing itself. Libra energy, Taurus. I think I saw Taurus with the Hierophant earlier. Yeah. This is the truth. This is your justice coming in. This is things finally turning around for you. That Ace of Pentacles. You need to cut out this devil energy so that you can open yourself back up. Okay, the Four of Pentacles is somebody who is holding on to the past, somebody who doesn't allow people in. Don't spend too much time in hermit mode thinking about this choice, okay? Because it comes in fast. The Chariot is fast, and so is the Eight of Wands. This is a fast, very fast connection that grows. This person means business. They're offering you something solid. Even though it's a very small gift, they do it with genuine intention. There's no malicious intent behind this person, and it could upset them if you don't make a choice when they ask you if, you know, if this connection is one-sided or not. Okay, guys. So that's what I'm seeing for you. I hope that that helped you. Take the opportunities that show up, okay? I'll see you guys soon. Take care.